Good afternoon, jss3 students. I am Mr. Ezekiel Agboyusa, taking you now on civic education on the topic Constitution. On this topic, we are going to go step by step. First is the meaning Constitution. Meaning of Constitution. What is Constitution? Constitution can be defined as a compilation of various laws, fundamental rules, policies, and guiding principles that is applied to control or govern a country, a state, community, institution, or organization. Constitution is a body of law. Don't do this. The regulation daddy and mommy give you at home, they are all constitution. The do's and don'ts in the society that are put together in a book or that are there even though it's not written down, they are constitution. So that is why we can also say that constitution can be defined as a book containing all the laws, the policy and fundamental principle that is used to rule a country or a place. We are moving now. Types of constitution. Basically, we have these 5 types of constitution. Others may be there as you may come across in your textbook, but these are the 5 basic ones. Unwritten or oral constitution, written constitution, federal constitution, confederal constitution, and unitary constitution. Unwritten constitution means it's not jotted or stated anywhere, but it's in force. The one that is documented is a written constitution. The federal constitution is a type of constitution operated in a country or state that adopt federal system of government. And this type of constitution share power among the 3 tiers of government, or that is the federal, the state, and the local governments. The confederal constitution is a type of constitution that confine power on the regional or state government with little or no power to the central government or federal government. Then you have the unitary constitution. This type of constitution give all the power to the central government without considering the regional or state governments. These are the 5 major types of constitution. Some may add flexible and rigid constitution as a type. However, that comes under the characteristics of constitution. Characteristics of a constitution. A constitution can be in a written or unwritten form. As I said earlier, if it is documented, it's in a written form. If it's oral or verbal, it's unwritten constitution. A constitution can be rigid, very tough. You find it difficult to amend or make any changes. That type of constitution is termed rigid constitution. A constitution can be flexible, a type of constitution that you can easily make amendment or change anything in it. A constitution is higher and superior than any other law and policy in a state or a country, and also higher than the citizen. Any law or policy that is formulated and have no root in the constitution will be null and void. A constitution is written in charter, in session, and acts. These are the characteristics of a constitution. We are looking at the features of a constitution. What are the segments or the parts of a constitution? That is what we mean by the features. The first part of a constitution is the preamble. This is also the introduction part of the constitution. It states the purpose of drafting the constitution. The political structure of a state or a country. You find it in the Constitution. The organs of government, the system of government and party system that a country or a state will adopt or have adopted is part of the Constitution. Then the fundamental human rights of citizens. These are the features of the Constitution. These are the parts you will see in the Constitution. Sources of a Constitution. Where do we get informations to draft a Constitution? The information for drafting a Constitution can be gathered from different sources or places such as Constitutional Conference. There are people assigned or who are specialized in drafting Constitution. This group of persons are referred to as Constitutional Conference. The Act of Parliament, that is the law formulated by the legislature. The judicial precedent, the wise decision and judgments that the judiciary passed in the past, information can be gathered from it. Historical documents, the different tribes have their history. You gather information from any one or all of them. Then historical experiences. All these are the sources of a constitution where you can get information in drafting a constitution. Before I conclude, did you have any questions? Or is there any part you don't understand? You can ask your question by forwarding it to me. Conclusively, I'm giving you assignments that you will do and forward to me. You have to make a research for 3 countries that is using or that uses unwritten constitution. Forward the answer through this WhatsApp number.